Well, here we go. City Skylines 2 was announced for October 24th in the first official gameplay trailer. So, since we finally have some solid info to look at, let me share my 2 cents about it. I won't bother you with some pixel analysis of the trailer, you probably saw it 5 times already anyway, but let me just tell you what I found the most interesting and what I'm looking forward to. There will be apparently more trailers coming in the next weeks with some detailed look at specific features, so that will be interesting to follow. So I like to build roads, complicated roads in CS1, so I'm carefully watching the road building tools. So far, I really like what I'm seeing. This trailer and some of the screenshots might point to some lane-based customization or connection, which would be insanely good, but unless that is confirmed, I don't want to get my hopes up. There are then various tools available in mods for CS1. Precision engineering seems to be implemented fully, with all the road length, angles, maybe even grade info, I'm not sure. Distances are in meters, by the way, not units or cells anymore, so that's nice. Network multi-tool mod probably wasn't implemented, but there seems to be some new building options for some continuous curve building, so that is really great. Also, networks automatically form an intersection when overlap. That is really good. That is something that would really help me in CS1 right now even. Some other building modes, snapping modes. I don't really want to do grids, so not super excited about the grid mode, but it definitely is nice. Otherwise, some tools like height, parallel mode, and so on. But there seems to be still some restrictions, so we will probably have to wait for some anarchy mod. There also seems to be a way to pick intersection types, switch from roundabout to normal, and so on. That is good. I really hope there will be some more customizations to that, though. I guess there probably won't be something like intersection marking tools, but it would be really great if there was. So yeah, road building looks solid, but I just hope there will be mods that will take it even further. Still, vanilla players will have plenty to play with. Now, buildings. There is an in-game switch between European and American styles. No other styles, it seems, and of course, European and American are a bit broader terms, so for some specific city projects from specific regions, we will have to probably wait for asset creators to do their thing. The zoning function seemed interesting. I haven't used zoning in CS1 for maybe 4 years already, so not super excited about that. But I'm intrigued by the ability to maybe configure like individual building sizes. Also, there's something like signature buildings, I don't know, Rico buildings in CS1 probably. I don't see any non-90-degree corners, though. Building on curved roads is going to be a pain still, it seems. And good luck making non-90-degree intersections look good. I hope I'm wrong, otherwise Workshop will probably have the answer in some time. All the gameplay side of things look good, like CS1 on steroids really. In the beginning of CS2 I will for sure play a proper city, so every gameplay stuff that adds complexity is very welcome. I like the, at least seemingly, more in-depth city stats and those kinds of things, because I really like to have those in CS1, obviously through some mods. Realistic buildings. First, the tram depot, which probably looks a little smaller than an actual depot, but still far better than CS1 depot. And that coal power plant, oh my god, yes please. I really hope there is one thing in CS2, and that is realistic factories as well. Something like in the Industries DLC for CS1, but a little bigger and interconnectable, with like a single loading bay for trucks for the whole factory, and trains. So some kind of a direct transfer of goods between factories and trains. The coal power plant should have a train resupplying it, just like in real life, but I don't really see that over here. It seems that the power plant was built to a road. That would be a huge missed opportunity, in my opinion, because they already bothered with making the scale realistic, so why not the options to bring in goods? Now, graphics. Overall, the trailer feels good with graphics. There are shots I find absolutely amazing. Certain shots show some slightly bad details, but I guess if you look long enough, you find something eventually, so that's not that big of a deal. I hope there will be some graphics options to set, maybe change LUTs, sun positions of course, exposure, these kinds of things, and themes. Grass when zoomed in is a little bland, water is visibly tiled when zoomed out, some of the smoke effects look a little strange, good in screenshots but weird when moving. Shadows I heavily dislike in City Skylines 1. Here they seem fine, but here and there you can see that all too familiar shadow flickering, but I will much more thoroughly examine these things when I play the game. Then there is the performance. The trailer mostly runs fine, although there are a couple of shots where the FPS doesn't exactly seem all that high in the video, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. Also on Steam, there are already hardware requirements for PC, and well, they are pretty steep. I'm not really sure about hardware these days. I don't really keep up with that, but maybe it's okay for like 2023. I don't really know. Maybe it's like equivalent of the next gen consoles. So yeah, it's really hard to say if it's good or bad. You be the judge, yeah? Models of assets look certainly better than CS1. Some trees I'm not a fan of, but this is vanilla game, so I guess it's optimized for performance. I don't know. One thing I really don't understand though are the same colors of lights inside of buildings. What is that? That looks pretty bad. Also, from a distance, it looks like the whole skyscraper is just one light bulb. I really hope that's not how it will be eventually. So overall, I guess I'm optimistic from what I've seen. If you are a vanilla player, then this looks super amazing. Really, really good. If you are like me, playing heavily modded CS1, this is still very promising, but I just hope that it's gonna be a good platform for future upgrades through mods. That's really all. Of course, the more features are in the vanilla game, the better, although some expansions of them through mods are inevitably going to be required for complete freedom, I assume. But that's just some wishlist. No point talking about that anymore, with the trailers actually showing us things and the game some 4 months away. Now, a lot of comments asked about my City Skylines 1 series, Asturias and Altengrad. I'm not going to finish building either of them in 4 months, no way. I will keep building them for sure. From what I've seen in this trailer, CS2 won't be at the level of heavily modded CS1 at start, so visually Asturias should still look okay next to City Skylines 2 content. Altengrad, I'm shifting into the more historical direction, so that can also continue, but I'm going to be brutally honest in here, it will all depend on overall interest in the series. If after October 24th, you guys, you viewers, leave CS1, then that is simply gonna be that, yeah? In the end, I want to do videos so you people watch them. That is our relationship in here on this platform. So we will see how it turns out after October 24th. In the meantime, stay tuned for the usual Asturias and Altengrad episodes. Big Altengrad episode this Friday about the evolution of European urban design and planning. Anyway, take care, goodbye.